Hello, Dwight. It's nice to see you. Trying to get situated. Whoops. Hey, Jerry Sats. Nice to see you. I didn't think I combed my hair when I got home either. Hey, John. Nice to see you. All right, Dave. Not too bad. Container Man 68. Nice to see you. New Ferris. Nice to see you. Jeff Allen. Nice to see you as well. I'll let everybody get in here for a minute and we'll get going. Hello, Kevin. Nice to see you. Hello, Art. Nice to see you in here. I should put my water over here because I'm going to need it. Hello, DRGN Liver 68. Oh, Dragon Lover 68. Okay, gotcha. Trying to figure that out. Sorry. I was reading it for a minute. We should get some nice looking stuff in the scenery. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you. See a few more people in here, so we'll get going. I saw that. Hey, Steve Childers. Nice to see you. Um, I did see Vinny canceled building with the cuz because of his throat bothering him. So um, I had that happen once. I was just in my chair or something, and I coughed or sneezed, and I felt something pop down in here, and it hurt for a couple days to swallow. I mean, it hurt for a couple days. So um, hopefully that's all it is. There's like a muscle in there that can get pulled, and no good. Hey, Joe Rader, nice to see you. Hello, Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. Good evening. Nice to see you here. Let some people chat for a minute and get in here. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get a drink here and we'll get started. Hey, Caboose 121. Hello, nice to see you. Hey, no problem. My backdrop painting is pretty simple. Just use a blue and just paint it, a nice sky blue, and then I'll paint my trees on it. My last one I did clouds, but I'm not really trying clouds on this one. I'm happy with just the blue with some trees painted on it. So, and it worked out pretty good. Digger Evans, hello. Nice to see you in here, Digger. I noticed on the Wilmers on the Indian Valley Facebook page, your building there coming along, the pipes and everything looking pretty good, Digger. Okay, so I was hoping Sparky be in here, so I'd tell him, hey, did you check out my entry into your caboose uh, challenge video that I did? My reminder video. I took a line of cabooses from the museums. uh, I think I might have won with that one. I think that puts me at the top, but I haven't done very many. I've seen the challenges. I think Nancy, for years, I was going to run my Amtrak, but I have to dig out all my Superliner cars, and they are a pain to put on the track. They run really smooth. I think the Kato Superliners are better than the Amfleets. I've had so much trouble with those Amfleet cars, but not those Superliner cars. They're really nice, run really smooth. So. Um, so as you guys know, um, I've done a couple little projects from the update I did. Heath, hello, nice to see you. Ah, yeah, that can happen. It can happen when you update. I understand that. Um, of course, I've got a lot of stuff going on. So when I get a few more people in here, I'll say what my challenge is going to be for everybody, since everybody's doing the challenge thing. Um, but I'll start with this one here. We'll just start with this one. As you guys know, first of all, foremost, I've been weathering a couple little things. So yeah, that'd be cool. Yep, Nancy. As you guys know, I've been doing a little weathering. I said I'd weather these up and roach them out. I did. This is probably still would need a little more dirt added to it, but there's a couple little spots. Looking at a picture that I could do, but trucks look good. Everything looks good. Um, and these are going to look nice. I still have a bunch more to weather. I'll show you those really quick. But those are really nice. And then, of course, you guys know I've been working on the elevator. I have, of course, the silos all nice and built. These just took my time. Went really nice. Just put that down because I'm going to talk about that in a minute. A few little spots. I'm just going to take some putty and put in there before I paint it. I do have a nice spray to paint it, a nice light gray. Two of these, 2 cans of this. Then I'm going to spray this and the rest of the elevator with. Now, brings me to this little building here. I know there's a couple people that said, why are you going to redo this building? If I can get the windows out, which I think I can. First of all, these two ends are backwards. And in order for this to be on the right side where it needs to be lowered, I actually do need to turn this around. And this side, it all needs to be put together right, which sucks because it's kind of a difficult, lots of parts to this project. But I think I could just basically take the sides off. I really want to repaint this because I'm not really happy with the way the paint on here has turned out. That's not to make it look old. I probably won't put much weathering on this, if very little, if any, just to kind of match the elevator to kind of look nice because it is a big company, a well-known company. I would imagine their facilities would be top-notch and in great shape. So So I am going to have to try to do that. Plus, I still have a lot of work to do. Whoops, before I drop it and then it does come apart. Um, I still have a lot of work to do on this. I can take this part off, fix this up a little bit, um, or even redo this. I might just leave these on to actually get some silver enamel. Just take my small brush and just paint that on there. I think that's probably going to be the best way to do all this again and repaint this the hard way, but the building will look better, will be put together better, and will look right. So thank you, Nancy. But yeah, seeing there's some spots I missed. So yeah, I'm gonna totally redo this too once I get to this part done, and I can probably look for a way to kind of maybe attach these buildings. Uh, but yeah, it needs to be turned around to fit the scene right. Um, that's a good idea, Digger. BNSF Dave, nice to see you in here. New Haven Rails, hello, nice to see you in here. Um, so that's why I got to redo this building, and I think it's going to look a lot nicer. There's a couple little things. I mean, I probably did this well over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. So I think it's going to get a little bit of revamping. I don't even think I painted the doors, so I might decide. We'll see if I can get them out. But yeah, I'm going to do a little work to this too, make it look a little bit better. Now to go along with a couple other things. I think you saw my video. I did get. There we go, Nancy. That's true. Yeah, these are in scale lights. I do have to put some resistors on the end of these, and eventually, when I will put them in place. Maybe I'll actually put the little hole there first, then put the resistor on there and put them in place. Probably be the thing to do. Um, put these at each end of my yard when it's lit up, but uh, these are very, very nice. Um, I'm not sure, Jerry. Um, my dad got these off, I think either Amazon or eBay or somewhere. Let me see if it says. Uh, don't know. I just know that they can be wired into the Woodland Scenic system, but putting some resistors on them. But I'm not sure who makes this. Uh, it's going to be pretty cool to see them lit up, though. Hi, John 2618. Nice to see you. Um, and of course, then I got this cool little light up flag, which will be cool. I'm going to put this over here in this city that I have over here. There's a little area for it. So I think this will work really, really nice. This should plug into the plug and play system, I believe. Yes, it does. Yeah, it fits in there to one of the things. I've got the uh, yeah, yeah, it looks pretty good, Nancy. I think it'll be a good system. This looks to be a good system. I never used it, but obviously I've got a ton of pieces to use this system, so I might as well use it. Um, but yeah, this is going to be nice. And then And of course, I talked about this last time. Hot Rod Rodney kind of asked if anybody made a Coke machine. Yeah, that's an in-scale Coke machine that lights up. I think somebody actually makes these, puts them on eBay. Uh, Takes a lot of work. It just looks like a light up diode or something is what it looks like. I think I have to put a resistor on this too, or it runs off a 9 volt, which when I want to use it, maybe I'm just going to attach the 9 volt to it. That might be the better thing to do. Um, so that's going to be pretty cool. This is going to go on my engine house that Vinny built, along with a little picnic area or picnic table there, break area, and some little details when I get to that. And this is one of them will go there. And I think probably these little shop lights that I got will go on the outside doors on that as well. And eventually maybe put some LEDs inside. I have LEDs for that to put inside to make it look like it's lit up. So that should look really nice once that's done. And of course, I still have my wiring to do for the yard so I can. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, those are going to be cool. A little touch. I'd probably like to get a couple more, maybe put on this elevator scene back here would be nice. And of course, right here where my tripod is will be a building I still have to finish. Is this building? It needs some touch up, and of course, I got to put the door. And I don't know if I lost the door to it, but this needs some touch up on it. Needs a little putty in the cracks. This is just like sometimes the Walters kits get warped when they sit in the box. I had a little bit of that with my elevator because I knew I was leaving. It's been in the box too long, but it really wasn't bad. I've been kind of back in shape, and it's really so far done really well. Thank God, because it's a very important part of my railroad and the scene in here. So I'm just taking my time on it. Where I think I might have rushed these other couple buildings a little bit, which is why I'm kind of go back and redoing them. Hey, Enfield layout in the loft. Nice to see you. Um, no, not really, Digger. Not too expensive. But you have to buy so many pieces, so I would just buy maybe a hub at a time, along with the wiring. But I think you can find it at online pretty cheap. But for you and for your buildings, it would work really great, especially those little lights that you can get for it. Mike Pfeiffer, I think a couple years ago, did a video on it when it first came out, and he used it on a couple of his buildings, and I think in his engine house, and it worked really well. So yeah, and I think Roy, I think I have a couple red LEDs and all the I got a whole box back here of you can see right here 2 boxes full of all the stuff to do that lighting system. I think I do have a couple red ones. If not, I know they make them because I have to get obviously for this elevator, we'll need it. I don't think that building's no problem. That elevator, and then my definitely my water tower to look more, of course, more realistic. It there is a kit that comes with a light on it that works, but that one is one that doesn't. But I think it has a little spot where I can drill the hole just by probably using this drill bit that I have on my drill here. It's small enough. I even have one smaller than this. Um, Believe it or not, that I can. Whoops, that I can drill that little hole and run it. But yeah, but Anthony, they did away with their 40% coupon, which sucks. But now, New Ferris is right. You could probably go on Amazon now. You're going to find it a little bit cheaper because, yeah, you could go and get those for the 40% coupon and you could save money, but now they're done away with it, which, yeah, they did starting 1st of February is what I heard. And I think I was an employee posted that in January that they were doing away with it. So, because I got a lot of trees and all kinds of stuff, and they even sold. They started selling evergreen styrene at a pretty decent price anyway. But um, so none of that stuff that I like to buy, the paints, the brushes, all that stuff, never on sale. So you would always have to use the 40% coupon for it. So maybe they'll be putting it on sale. Maybe they say they're going to drop the prices a little bit. That's a joke, but I doubt it. Yeah, I know, Anthony, that does. I don't know, Jerry. You know, eBay's been good for me on model railroad stuff. I don't. I think I've only gotten burned one time. Uh, when I buy records on there, though, it's 50-50. I've had good ones and I've had bad ones, but that's something you really have to look at if you want to buy it. Um, as far as all the locomotives that I bought off of eBay, I've never had any problems with. So, but for stuff like the lighting and stuff, yeah, my Kato track, if I ever get to get any more of that, I'd probably buy that off eBay. Um, because there is a store on there that I usually get all my track stuff from the same guy, and he does make a pretty good deal on it. So, get my papers out of the way. But this building here needs to be finished, and probably will uh, fix it up a little bit, sand it a little bit better here, paint it up a little bit. That's really why some of these I just want to touch up and make them look a little bit better than they do. And it doesn't necessarily mean weather. There might be a little weathering up here, probably a little weathering here where the maybe a locomotive would go in to pick up a car. Um, but this is going to be a bearing company, so there's going to be a lot of old wheel sets that I have off some of my old cars that I don't want to use anymore in the parking lot. So they'll be on flat cars, they'll be on gondolas, um, going in and out. But I think I just need to really fix this side here a little bit. It's kind of coming apart, but yeah, just fixing that, making it look better, and touching it up. I think will be a huge thing. So yeah, yeah. I think you're right, Nancy. I think that's what's happened. Especially the one with the 40% coupon is really, really struggled when it happened because they tried to stay open and got told no, and then two months in we're okay, but you still lost 2 months of revenue because of it. So those are my projects, which brings me to if you want to do a challenge video, I'll put out a challenge video. Um, I did mine basically last night when I showed all my little projects and talked about my main one is, of course, the elevator scene. I want to get done because my track revolves around it. How I'm going to fix it before I wire it. Um, so anybody working on maybe a project as a challenge, just do a quick little video explaining what your current project is and just sharing it with everybody, just so everybody knows what's going on your layout. So that would be my challenge to everybody since we have all these other challenges out there. I thought I'd put one out there too. Um, I haven't done Rodney's yet or Sparky's. Really, I only have three cabooses, and they're all weathered, so I could pull them with one of my new weathered locos. Uh, there you go. Yeah, that's an easy one. It keeps everybody kind of in touch, and just shows you, what you've been doing with your layout. Easy, easy video. Uh, So, but this project I'm doing, it's probably gonna take a little time because, like I said, I'm kind of taking my time, making sure um, everything. I still have to fix one of the sides, kind of came apart a little bit, but put a little more glue on it, fix it, do some little sanding on the sides, smooth out some spots where there could be some glue, and of course, then I'm going to paint it, and that's why I want to do the other building behind it, so I can spray paint it the same, fix it to make it proper, and probably have to do some little sanding on the edges on that one as well. But hopefully, I get it to stay. Hey, Anthony, I did Sparkies too in my reminder video today. I think I found about, let's see, one, two, there's about five cabooses in that line, some pretty cool ones. So, um, I'll tell you what, let's make it the On Track Tuesday challenge. How about that? We'll make it the On Track Tuesday challenge to talk about what little project you're doing on your layout right now. That's what we'll call it, Anthony. That'll be cool. Get the show out there a little bit. Think everybody will like that. So, hi, Dwayne. Nice to see you. Oh, Roy's challenge. Yeah, the On Track Tuesday challenge. That's what we'll call it. And so remember, just show a little something about what project you're doing on your layout. I'm trying to keep, there you go. That's it, Jerry. Trying to keep a little bit more up with everybody's videos as have been. Uh, is that what I find watching? I have been watching, if you've been watching Vinny's and some of the challenges everybody else has been doing. I haven't come down here and run a challenge. Uncle Wilmer's, uh, one locomotive. Yeah, but my steep grade, it'd be hard. Vinny's challenge I could probably do, and Rodney's. I only have two well, three. I have one in progress eventually, so I have three bridges. Uh, hey, there you go, Jerry. And of course, Jerry's. Uh, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that one yet. I got a lot of stuff on my workbench. I got to keep it more. I got to do better at keeping it clean. Definitely have to do that. But so yeah, show us your projects. That's what we'd like to see. And of course, Dwayne Fork and Spoon, he has a challenge too. So there's a few out there I gotta check out and see if I do. But I do have a lot of little stuff to do. But really, just want to get my project back here is what I wanted to work on. Have been for a while, just never got started on it. So hopefully I get going on it. But like I said, I'm going really slow. That way, I just make sure it's done right. Not done in a hurry. Just doing a little at a time. One day I just got the cylinders done. Next day it was just a shell of the elevator done. And then I'm trying to now work on the little sheds that go on the bottom and figure out that part. Um, which one's for the truck side, which one's for the car side, of course. So, hey, Sparky's here. I was just saying, I just did your caboose challenge this afternoon in my reminder video. So, literally a caboose challenge. Um, so I just made the On Track Tuesday challenge, uh, Sparky. So it is to just give a quick little video of your project and what you're doing with it, and that's basically it. So now, it didn't have a Conrail caboose in it because I don't think they have one at the museum. But if you look farther down that video, there is a Pennsylvania caboose in there. Still, so you can still see Pennsylvania on it. So that's part of Conrail, right? Kind of, sorta. Jack Jack's in here. I see you in here, Jack Jack. So yeah, we'll see how that works with the On Track Tuesday challenge. Yeah, Jack Jack, I would do your switching challenge, but yeah, I've got stuff in the way right now. Eventually, I have to clear off. Yeah, they did. Um, some of the old Pennsylvania ones that were left from the PC day, they just did that. Or they took out the yeah, they just scratched off PC and put CR on it. I do have a picture a couple of those back in the day. Um, yeah, I'm still partial to the blue though. Just I didn't like the black. Eh. If it was a little more black and white, like like GM&O ones back here behind me, or Illinois Central, maybe would have been better. But hey, Chuck's in here. Hello. Yeah, Nancy, I kind of probably do. If I showed the top of this, it would look pretty bad. You might have seen that maybe in my video. Uh, it's a little crowded, but oh yeah, I couldn't read that. If I didn't have my glasses, I couldn't read this at all. But so yeah, that's what I was working on. Probably my next little bit of weathering. Um, Probably we'll do these SD40s next. They're all dull coated, ready to rock and roll. This is just going to be a little bit of light dust along the bottom, maybe on the front. Nothing much to these. These would be new in my era. Into my era, these would be new. Only thing is, I wish it did not have the Operation Lifesaver because I think this came a little outside my era, like mid '90s, maybe later '90s. Where I'm more like early '90s, where I'm trying to end. But these are just too. I couldn't pass these up at a railroad. When you were able to go to railroad shows, model railroad shows, remember those? And I picked them up for $50. Two of these for $50. So, and then of course, yes, I know this is my new one. It is also dull coated. You can see it's kind of shiny. It's ready to be weathered too. Um, and this one will be a little bit roached up like the others. And of course, this one, of course, will be as well, um, just simply because they hung around throughout the merger up to where they started painting the IC again when it came back, but it'll have a little rust on it as well. Um, as well as I got some cars to do, so just getting caught up on my weathering and stuff will be nice. Um, yeah, nice and dull coated, ready to go. Still see how shiny that is. We'll take that shine off of there with a little bit of whitewash. And of course, I have my tankers. I have a couple tankers. This one's ready to go, and not much to this either. Really not much, just some road wear on it. That's about it. But so that's what I'm doing in between my building when I take a break on my building. But and of course, for people that are new, just got in here a little bit ago. As you know, I've been weathering. Um, I know that's sad because this is a nice locomotive, but this is exactly what it looked like. I think I need a little more. Well, I don't know. It looks pretty good. It looks the light of the camera is making it look a little bit white out, but pretty nice dirt job on it. Tanks and everything. Got the rust where the battery is, all that too, like it would be. Uh, so this will be nice. It is well in the area. uh, oh wow, yeah, that sucks. Being without a locomotive. Yeah, but yes, I know it's in scale. It looks little. I think people always get the joke. Oh, I could put it in my mouth. I can eat it. It looks like a little treat. But yeah, yeah. Very nice detail for N scale, though. Of course, it's an Intermountain. Running wise, no. There we go. Should get should run those. Get the noise going. So anybody else got anything really going on? That's about it. Um, just gonna do me some weathering. So yes, Dwayne, you're right. You're right. You have to have patience and steady hands. Sometimes I get from my medicine a little bit of shakes. So when you're weathering and stuff, that can be hard. Or putting together a building, that sucks too. But that's just part of it that happens. So um, but so yeah, that's what I've been working on. I started that building um, on a Wednesday. I was off last week because last week I had to go to the hospital on Tuesday and have a biopsy done on my transplant just to see what's going on because apparently I have protein in my urine. It's caused my creatinine to go up a little bit. So they did that and they thought it was what we call IgA nephropathy, which ruined my original kidneys. But it didn't show that to be true. And he took a pretty good deep chunk out of it. Um, and so it was all right and didn't show any rejection. So I'm not sure what's going on. Still trying to get a hold of the doctor and figure that out. So okay, Jack has the scratch build. Yeah, you have to watch his video on how to enter that um, the scratch build contest. But yeah, which it is right like right here, and so they go right in there with a nice big needle about like this and uh, take a good chunk out. So it's a little tender after a couple days, but it was about 3 days and it kind of started to go away. So If I think he took a little bit, he went a little bit deeper than he wanted to because he guides it with ultrasound as he does it. But that was good that he did it deep because that probably showed a little bit more. And then, of course, as I'm laying on my back, he's like, "Oh, do you want to see it?" I was like, "No, that's okay." And he should, of course, hold the slide, up above me where I could see it. And there was like a little sliver like this, and then there's one like about like that, and it looks like probably about um, there are little sections they take out about. I'm trying to find a brush that's probably like the diameter of the top of this brush, if you can see it. Which doesn't sound like much, but man, you can feel that thing just take a chunk out of it. So yeah, it was yeah, lidocaine or not, it doesn't matter. So well, it's actually that's not as bad as having it done on your actual where your real ones are, because they even use a little bit bigger of a needle because they have to go through so much muscle to go through your back to get to it. With that one, I like basically had restrictions for over a week or 2 weeks actually. Yeah, so that was not fun, but yeah, so I still have to find out what's going on, where to go from here to find out why I have something's causing it. So, um, got to find out what's causing it. So, and of course, getting a hold of the doctor is always fun because you got to keep calling them and trying to get a hold of somebody. So, and these days it's hard to do. Yeah, it shouldn't be, but it is. Who is in here? I just saw. Hi, Try. Nice to see you in here. Never seen you. Hmm. So remember, guys, the On Track Tuesday challenge. Just do a little video, just a couple minutes, not even that much if you want to. Just saying what project you guys are working on, and that's really it. So, oh hey, another N scale guy. That's good. That's nice. Yeah. Um, I was just getting made fun of by Sparky for holding up my tank car. He thought it was a Tootsie Roll. But yeah, Pappy, I just went over some projects I was doing and kind of talked about a few things, and we all kind of talked. I think you meant rules. I think Nancy's going to change that to rules. Rooks, I'm like, ugh, is it nukes? What? I mean, there we go. All right, that's better. Don't say that, Digger. Sparky will pick up on that. Next, all us in scales will have to wear wigs while we do our updates. Here, actually, you have your glasses. How about that? How about that? I just weathered this up a little bit. Very happy with this. Of course, I know it looks like 80s, but I'll shot this with dull coat one more time. I mean, kind of see. I think I need a few more, a little bit dirt on top of here in some spots, but but that's going to fit right in with the era, so it's going to be nice. Pretty much front and back, I did really well. And see, I got some rust on there, some dirt. Probably hard to see with the whitewash on the camera, but Thank you, Sparky. Yeah. Now when I get my scenery back where I want it back in place and looking good, hopefully it'll get some really good videos going again and some nice shots of trains rolling through the countryside, especially along this back. Nearly blind. I don't know. I can't see up close, so it doesn't really help me do an N scale, but I still like it. Last I knew, Heath, he was rescheduling, but I don't think it'll be tonight. Because I've had that happen before, where you get a pop like in your throat, and it just like it's a muscle in there that happens sometimes, um, and it's like hard to swallow. You can breathe, but it's like it just like it's very hard to swallow. Makes your throat kind of sore. It's very irritating. There is like a muscle in there. I did it once and looked it up, and yeah, it's like a muscle. It can take a few days to heal. So yeah, sometimes Digger I feel like that too, but that's part of the challenge I think to the scale. It's very challenging. And hey, Steve 87th, nice to see you, Steve. Thank you for stopping in. But so that's really all I got for tonight. So I'm about ready to wrap it up, Steve. But you did come in, so it is nice to see you though. Um, I was gonna say one more thing. Man, I can't remember what it was. See, I'm getting old now too. Um, Pappy, I don't know. I just look on uh like maybe Yankee Dabbler could be a good place to look. They sell accessories. Maybe Train World, Midwest Model Railroader. They might be another one that would sell the accessories because yeah, the windows are hard. What I do is any kit that I have, or if I have leftover windows at all, I always keep them. I have a few left that I just keep because you never know when you're going to need them. Like a door. I didn't like the door that comes with this building back here. I don't drop it. I hate the door that comes with this. So I actually have a door that will fit in here. Um, so that's what we're going to do with this. I'm just going to plop it right in here and make it look nice. But that's why I always save my windows because they're just it's hard to find um, in scale windows. Later, Dwayne. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, eBay's another place you could find them. There's a lot of people make them like that too. That's where I found some like that too. Yeah, Blair Line is a nice company too. They make also really great signs, which I have a few I got to put out. So later, Jack. Jack, thanks for stopping in. No problem. So I'm probably going to bring the show to an end, guys. Um, but Pappy, that's probably where I'd look for your windows. That's probably going to be your best bet. Those few places there, because I like the same when I was scratch building. I just had some windows left and found some that worked just by saving some in kits, and that's what I use when I scratch build my Ford dealership. So I'll show you that really quick. So I forget I had this on my layout that I built. Um, all this was scratch build, of course, with the styrene, but all these little leftover details were done with leftover parts from other kits, as well as the windows on here, the doors. Everything was the front of this was done from a different kit as well. I just had to put the little detail on here. Also put in the glass. I didn't use the Walters glass. I actually used the film type, which works real much better. Um, so yeah, and then I also had leftover gutters. I put them on the couple edges that you could see because you won't see the back of this. The train's running by here, so. And no problem, Dave. But yeah, that was my little scratch build project I did back in the start of the lockdowns, so to speak. So that's cool, Steve. Good, good, good. So, well, guys, I'm going to call it quits there. Um, remember the On Track Tuesday challenge. Just talk about your little projects you're doing and what's going on with them, and that would be great. Yeah, I was wondering which one you got, Steve. If you're back in the Walters contest again, but or unless you're talking about the dealership. Uh, Mine just knowing dealerships is based on just what I know, and that's what I build it off of. Because I work at one too. So, uh, but so yep. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I will catch you later. Dwight, stay warm, Dwight. I know it's going to get really cold here over the next couple days. It's been cold all week, and next week looks bad. Uh, so the warehouse. Okay. Well, guys, take care. Thanks for stopping in. It's nice to talk trains. Hopefully, in a couple weeks, I'll be doing another update video again, get kind of back on that. Maybe most important thing is a run ops video. Those are the best. Um, I got to clean up the top up here, and if Kevin's in here, sometime I'll have to get a hold of him and have him help me do this wiring on here in this yard when I get to it, maybe in a couple weeks. So, hey, that's okay, Pappy. Nice. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. So that's all that I have for tonight, guys. And I hope you guys all have a good night. Dave, take care. Nice to see you in here. Um, and I will catch you guys where I can when I can. So everybody have a good evening, and I'll catch you guys later.